Who's the best movie reviewer through and through? That's Movie Mania on YouTube. That's who. Why don't you stay a while and have your life reviewed?
Hello everybody, it is Matt and it is Maniac Monday and I am back at you with yet another review. Before I roll on to any of that, I want to wish each and every one of you a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, all that lovely stuff, because life really is too short as is. Do me a really huge favor and like, share, and subscribe. I know I'm here an awful lot, but I have an awful lot on my plate to review. And one last little tidbit of information. Check out the description box. I give you a bigger bite of every single movie of every single day. Such as today, I gave you your brief synopsis, starring cast, director, runtime of the cut I am watching, along with a link for where you can watch this bad boy for free if you like. Now, this is my first from just, I think it's Distorted Lunchbox, I think is what the production company is. Hailstorm Productions. This is an interesting little film. It came out back in 2022. It's called The Hand That Feeds You. It runs at a very short and slim 9 minutes long. It's very, very good on that timing. And then we only got 3 cast members in here. We got Andrew Walker, who is our main star. We got Sophia Feliciano, who is a caretaker type character that is taking care of Andrew Walker's character. And then we got Tarik Badwan. Tarik plays a pizza delivery driver that gets stiffed over by Andrew at one point in the film. And then this is directed by John Perivolaris. If I mispronounced your last name, John, I am very sorry. But now let's get on to the film itself. What exactly is it about? Well, Andrew's character is a bedridden, very large man, very slovenly. He is I think a computer programmer type or something like that, because there is a whole thing where at the very, very beginning, you're showing him while he's on the phone and he's playing video games at the same time. So he's got different priorities than most people do. He does have the money coming in, but he is also not really doing anything physical with his life. Everybody comes in as Tarik's character, the pizza delivery guy. He has to go all the way into his house and downstairs to where Andrew is, and there's a very interesting little ordeal between them two. Like I said, Tarik gets stiffed on the pay for it. Andrew just insists that he already paid online for it. And later you find out that the guy's a grimy SOB, and he did not pay that bill. So, the only thing that confuses me is I don't know. That's the one difference between the UK and the US. Usually, a lot of pizza companies here will not take cash anymore. There are some, like mom and pop joints and some of the chains that still do, but in as some of the other places they do not, and it's a digital day and age when it comes to paying for things. So it's interesting how that came about. So they must make the pizza anyway, or maybe he signed off that he was paying cash. Whatever he did to get it to work, plays this. He plays Tarik very well when it comes to being a shady son of a gun. But now, that Sophia Feliciano character, the caregiver, she's there at the very beginning. Um, Basically, is waiting on him hand and foot. How she's introduced is he knocks a glass over onto the floor purposefully, and it breaks, and come down here, da, 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 and have her clean it up. And while that's going on, he has a bit of pornography playing in the background, and he's poking her in the rear with his cane. So it's kind of shows how sleazy this guy is. And then eventually something goes horribly wrong with his mental psychosis. Sophia is no longer coming around after that last incident, and then the Tarik incident, and then he's basically left alone to almost rot essentially. Um, but like I said, his mental psychosis goes really off the deep end, and he starts doing things that a normal person wouldn't do. I'm not going to give away any of that. I want you to watch the film. Like I said, it's 9 minutes long. I watched it twice in 20 minutes. So it's 20 minutes out of my life that I had that I thoroughly enjoyed. Now on to the three things that I love my movies to have a certain criteria on. First and foremost is the audio. Oh, excuse me. Audio, I feel like can be really hit or miss. With this one, it works very well. There's no background feed, no static, no noise, outside noises bothering the sound, such as a pesky neighbor mowing their lawn, or a car accident, or even somebody playing their music really loud outside. There's none of that going on here. This is a very good professional job that you can tell that they put a lot of time, love, and effort into their releases. So on that audio, I'm giving it an A plus. I really thought they did a great job with that. On to the second thing, which is dialogue. The dialogue's very interesting. It's still hip and new, only being a couple years old. People still kind of talk that way, or at least people of the older generations do. My generation and the generation before. That's kind of how we talk. And then with Sophie and Tarik, I believe they are millennials. They would have a different lingo than we do. So it fits very well. So I'm giving it another A plus there. On to the third and final thing, which is editing. Editing can be a pain in the rear end. I know I have my troubles with it at times, but they did a really good job with editing. It has a nice forward momentum, great pacing, unfolds parts of the story at good points of time, it wastes, obviously it's only 9 minutes, so it wastes zero time getting into the story. It gives you a lot just in that 9 minutes, which is just superb. I really liked it a lot, so I'm giving it another A+ on editing. Now on a final score of 1 through 5, I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5. This is really an above average film, I feel like. Probably not for everyone, which is fine. But this one, it has a good production value. It doesn't look like it was made on a phone or anything like that. It looks like professional equipment. So I feel like they did a fantastic job with this. Bravissimo. Alright, guys, love your faces. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I'm gonna be here hopefully Wednesday. I got two to do 2 reviews this week. 2 more this week. I'm back to doing 3 a week. Got a lot of people signed up to do reviews, so I'm going to be a very, very busy boy for the next month. Alright, guys, love your faces, and as always, peace.